just wanted to share an experience I just had. Just a second. So, um, one of the things I'm noticing is um, the thing that I'm learning about it is ableism, and I learned about having internal feelings toward yourself. So I understood it in um, the concept of internalized ableism, and I I was out for a walk today. Well, actually, I need to take it back. I knew I was gonna do this before I said it. Um, a few, maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, a month ago, I was out. I was out with my wife. We don't really go out very much, but we went out to eat. And afterwards, we decided to walk around because she had some errands she needed to run, and there was stuff locally and we're new to this area. So we walked around, and here, um, after we ate and did our things, we stepped into a store, and my ankle was really bothering me, and I was having a hard time walking, and I haven't been using any mobility aids. I'm kind of well, that's not true. Um, I really minimally use mobility aids. I guess it's ego, pride, or what have you. I don't. And it's also what I'm figuring out is it's fear. It's survival. I don't want to appear weak. Um, it can be a dangerous world. I've experienced some traumatic stuff out there, and yeah, I remember as a teenager, I used to drink Snapple. Not only was it delicious and it tasted really good after um, medicating myself, um, it was a glass bottle. Um, Significance of that was I even carried around the empty Snapple bottle, especially when I had to go for a walk down the road, because you never knew who was going to pull over that that didn't appreciate you as a person and wanted to victimize you. So, um, so as we were walking in the store, I was hobbling around. Um, I saw a walking stick. This walking stick, I took the. There's a leather tag on there that said the walking stick, which is ridiculous to me. Like, really? Oh, that's what this is. Or your company is named that. No offense to the makers of this lovely stick. It's quite sturdy. Um, so I was out for a walk. Sucked it up. Having ankle problems today. Or and well, I'm jumping into now, or not now, but more recent. But I bought this and um, went into another store with this. Sucked it up, used it. Got some relief, and went into another store, and right away it's like, oh, you walking softly, oh, oh, oh. I feel like a dick already having, using this. Like, I don't want to be Gandalf, but also, I didn't want to buy a cane. There wasn't a cane in the store that I went to, and I already have some canes, and I don't know if I don't need another one. But having trouble today. So I grabbed this, and I'm like I should be able to just walk my dog. We used to be able to run. She's I love her so much. She saved my life. We used to run together. She got me back into running and helped me get through some stuff. But we're out walking, while grumbling. I'm like, okay, she's on a leash and she's like, there's a UPS truck coming. There's normally not a lot of traffic up. There's no sidewalk. I live out in the country, and so my dog has to walk in the deep grass because of the truck, and she's tipping this, and I'm like, I just have to stop because, it just was not working. I was getting frustrated. Like my ankle was hurting more. So I stopped and waited for the truck to go by before we went again, and, started going. Finally get into a good rhythm and okay, yeah, this is it. Some really fucking walk and it's tolerable. That's kind of like my life now. And actually, I don't know if it was just finding the right pressure and cadence, but I'm like, hey, it's actually, I don't think I need this right now. So, as I'm doing that, I look over at my dog, since she had to walk in the tall grass because of the truck, is covered in wood ticks. She is if it wasn't too much trouble, I would take it off this thing. She's a Siberian Husky, 3/4 and 1/4 German Shepherd. She is just unbelievably gorgeous, and she knows I'm talking about her. And yeah, so she has long fur, and she had a ton of wood ticks on her. I could just see them because her legs, she's black, but she's got white markings. She has white paws. I'll show you sometime. It looks like she's wearing like gown gloves up to, just up to here, and then it's black. She's got a white patch, but the nice thing about that is you can see wood ticks. So I got to stop. I'm not used to carrying this. I finally get some relief in my leg, but I had to stop and bend over and somehow balance. So then I'm leaning on Junebug, pulling ticks off of her, and she's shuffling around. She's not comfortable, so I figure out how to get more weight onto my knee to get the ticks off of her. And then I'm like, okay, we're okay, the ticks are off, let's get going. And then I'm like, because I put all that pressure on my right knee and bending over. Now I'm dizzy. Now I'm dizzy and my right knee hurts, and I'm like, I just got relief from my left ankle. shouldn't hurt like this because I'm supposed to be normal and I'm, you know, everything should be just okay. And, you know, you should be alright with all these mosquitoes and wood ticks, you know, so last night I had some nightmare fuel, like I had a couple occurrences with June bugs when I was a child where like, you know, like they get on my neck and just they're like sticky and they attach and like so that's like my version of hell is like, you know, ending up like covered in them or something. So like it would always freak me out when you'd watch the like the what do you call that? The Joe Rogan, I'm gonna put you in a glass case full of June bugs. But the funny thing is my dog's name is June Bug, so there's that. Um, didn't name her that because of my phobia. But last night I'll tell you another time if anyone's interested how she got her name. But last night a June bug got in here and like got like on this part in between these shirts and I'm like ah like freaking out and here it got like actually on my skin, on my shoulder, and I had to like take off all my two shirts and just like I decided to move out to the country to be less stimulated from the city. So, so there's less people here, but way more bugs. And I'm in a screen porch right now that's holy. You can probably see the duct tape. And someday I will unroll this roll of screen and replace these so I'm not getting constantly attacked by mosquitoes while I'm here. But the duct tape is new. I actually did do this today, so there's hope. There's hopes and dreams, and someday I'll be an after. Bing! Actually, this is after, but this is kind of like letting after and letting go. So I just had really mangled teeth. Well, not super mangled, but they were pretty. I couldn't take a clean bite of pizza, so I was just like tearing. Like that was like the worst. So when I was an adult, actually not that long ago, like 10 years ago, like I had braces. So I know that experience, but as an adult. And it went like way longer because I'm irresponsible or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Just ableism. Oh yeah, hey. So yeah, like started hurting other places, especially my back, and that's like where all this fun journey started. Quite a while back, selling cars, injuring. Well, I'm actually re-injuring my back. I injured my back as a kid, so my back and broke got them wacky hypermobile joints that I need strengthened so I don't completely turn into jello, which I think is starting to happen because yeah, um, um, stuff hurts. Yeah, my neck, my shoulders, my back, my wrists, my elbows. Good times. Yeah, so and I'm still, even with all that, I don't want to look like I need help, but this is, I'm actually working on owning this, and like, no, I own it. I have the receipt, but I mean, maybe I could do some cool design on it. Um, one thing I do want to do when I'm feeling a little snazzy, which does happen, I don't always feel like this. You know, I'm not always inflamed. But I would like to do one of the things, one of my special interests was Kali mixed with Jeet Kune Do, which is a martial art that Bruce Lee originated from, that he is the originator of words. Jeez. Like to swing around a stick, actually probably a smaller one because this is too big to swing around, but actually it does apply to this. I do know things to do with this too. Just to kind of like give an example of what you can do. Say if you are disabled and you have a cane or a walking stick or crutches, or if you're in a wheelchair. I did have how do you say, classmate? Someone, how would you say that? It's went to the same gym, but it was more than it was. Anyway, he was very good with double sticks and a number of things, and he was in a wheelchair. Yeah, it's quite impressive. It was really awesome to see. But I would like to even just move my body. Maybe if I don't even have to like dance